Republic of Ethiopia flag will fly on half-mast of the day across the country in all Ethiopian embassies, consulate, and embassies abroad. The president passed away last Saturday in Germany. His body has arrived in Finfinne this morning at the presence of the Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, higher government officials, and his family. His body will be laid to rest on Sunday. The body of the former Ethiopian President Dr. Negaso Gidada arrived home from Germany this morning. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, together with federal and regional higher government officials, received the body at Bole International Airport.
The body of the late president of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Negaso Gidada, arrived in Ethiopia. Upon his arrival at Bole International Airport, his body was received by high-ranking federal and regional government officials, including Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, his families, and relatives. Dr. Negaso Gidada has died in Frankfurt, Germany on April 27, 2019. He passed away at the age of 76. Dr. Negaso was the president of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia from 1995 up to 2001. While welcoming the late president body, Vice President of the Oromia Regional State Shemelis Abdisa said Dr. Negaso had served his country with high commitment.
The late president had paid huge sacrifice. He had served his people tirelessly throughout his life. He had been committed for the benefit of Oromo and the Ethiopian people. Dr. Negaso prioritized the benefit of his people than his own. He never hesitated to resign as president, calculating the benefit of his people. So we have to learn from his life experience.
The people who closely know Dr. Negaso Gidada had to say the following about him.
I believe that Dr. Negaso Gidada was one of the personalities that laid base for the current progress. Dr. Negaso used to spend most of his time serving his people than his family. He was very humble and loved everyone equally. He never neglected work.
The 8th Tana High-Level Forum on Security in Africa opened in the city of Bahir Dar, Amara Regional State today. The official opening ceremony was attended by Ethiopian President Saleh Zewde, Chairperson of the African Union Musa Faki Mohammed, and the former Ghanaian President John Dramani Mahama, among others. In her opening speech at the forum, President Saleh Zewde hailed the tremendous developments in the Horn of Africa as it has opened a new chapter to fully utilize the opportunities available. The transformational changes happening in Ethiopia has been playing a pivotal role to change the dynamics of the region, fundamentally, she said. Despite these encouraging changes, the president underscored that there have been challenges facing the process, including governance and socio-economic development, according to Office of the President. The forum is being held under the theme Political Dynamics in the Horn of Africa, Nurturing the Emerging Peace Trends. The forum is an annual meeting that brings together Africa leaders and stakeholders to engage and explore Africa-led security solutions. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed held discussion with 3,000 health professionals drawn from across the country. The Premier declared discussion as a key for policy making, according to Office of the Prime Minister, noting that responses to the issues of resources need to be viewed in light of Ethiopia's reality. He reviewed the microeconomic situation inherited by his administration a year ago, which required immediate interventions to balance, the office added. With the conviction of the government to address challenges in the health sector, the Prime Minister recounted the milestone achieved over the past 1 year to enable the effective health system, particularly in setting up 6 establishments to enable medical tourism to Ethiopia, of which 3 are becoming operational. Changes in the procurement process of imported pharmaceuticals to expedite provision, setting up to 6 pharmaceutical industries through public-private partnership investments, allocation of $120 million for the purchase of medicine, as well as development of 4,200 housing units in 340 health centers throughout the country. Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Shimallis Abdisa, said the Oromo people should strengthen its unity and work hard on economic development. Shimallis held discussion with public representative of West Hararge Zone in Chorotown. Fkadu Brown reports.
A delegation led by Vice President of the Oromia Regional State, Shimallis Abdisa, has discussed with society sections drawn from all districts of West Hararge Zone on unity, peace, and development issues. In his opening speech, Chief Administrator of West Hararge Zone, Abdurrahman Abdullah, said people of West Hararge Zone should strengthen its unity with other nations through fighting against individuals and groups who want to divide them.
Due to this victory has been achieved by the unity among our communities. Now our struggle should be changed into economic and development aspects. So I want to call for all to strengthen our unity more than ever.
Participants of the discussion for their part note that they are ready to play their level best in sustaining the started reforms in the country through strengthening its cultures of inclusiveness and unity. They also asked the government to solve problems of infrastructures, lack of employment, and the problem of market linkage for them.
We are not getting what we have to deserve from our child production. It is a production that the country has been getting special recognition. The Oromia Regional State should also be benefited from the production. There is no industry and other huge company in our area, so we kindly request the government in order to facilitate this for our community.
Vice President of the Oromia Regional State, Shimallis Abdisa, on the occasion underscored that Hararge is a center of Oromo people's struggle, adding the government is working with great commitment to benefit people of the region and to solve the problems step by step.
We will strongly work to facilitate all infrastructure problems in all parts of our regional state. We will also work to benefit the public and create job opportunities for our youth. I hope you will be informed more updates on this agenda in very short period of time.
Shimallis called upon people of the region to take part in the country's economic revolution using the start reforms.
All our youth and farmers should be organized under a cooperative association. If you have organized as such, we can facilitate all the necessary support and loan opportunities. So stay organized and we'll use our maximum effort to benefit our society at large. The Federal Immigration and Vital Events Registration Agency urged the public to register vital events that is an important prerequisite to manage and conduct population census. Vital events include registration system of birth, death, marriage, and divorce. Muktahaji Asmondat.
The Federal Immigration, National and Vital Events Registration Agency has discussed with the stakeholders on various issues related to it, including newly frameworked the structures of the agency. Mujib Jamal, Director General of the agency on the event, said birth, marriage, and death certificates are very important for administration and population census. A baby has a right to be registered as soon as after its birth. A family has also a responsibility to register their children aged 3 months up to 18 years old living with them. Having a birth, marriage, and the certificates help to undertake valid population census and at most for better administration purpose. Mujib said his agency has been working to provide national identification card to all citizens of the country. According to him, there is no scarcity of passport to be provided to citizens unless to reduce illegal migration of citizens to abroad. We've been providing passport access to all citizens in need to it. Tens of thousands were being received their passport over the past few months, but there is a strong caution to protect the legal migration of citizens in the regard. Some participants of the discussion have witnessed that they have been got better clarification on the structures of the agency and its functions.
namni yeroo du'u
Birth, marriage, and death certificates registration process should be undertaken with this agency. To realize this, strengthen public awareness is very critical.
University scholars stress the need to modernize the agriculture sector in order to bring rapid economic growth in Ethiopia. The 7th National Research Conference has been held in Ambo University. Here is Urecha Kabanicha for the story.
The 7th Annual Research Conference has been held at Ambo University under the theme Sustaining Agricultural Development Through Technology and Innovation Development. On the conference, researchers from multiple Ethiopian universities and from America and England are taking part and sharing their experiences. President of Ambo University, Dr. Tadesse Qena, said that to develop and transform politics, economy, and environmental protection must need the appropriate research and deep studies.
The sustainable growth related with these three sectors. The first is politics, because it is the base for the last two issues for the economy and environmental protection. When we work by connecting these three sectors through various studies, then it is not difficult to bring growth and development in the country. The main focus of this conference is to discuss in a fixed direction on how to use the limited natural resource we have.
Dr. Tadesse called upon all concerned bodies to discharge their responsibility on the implementation of the presented research findings.
By using the resources wisely and bringing the development for our country, then we have to inherit it for the next generation as an individual, as an expert, or as an institution. That is my message for all.
Vice President of Ambo University and Head of Research and Community Service, Dr. Buzunesh Mideksa, stated that Ambo University have got the mechanisms in which the researches are implemented and solve problems of the community. We identified that the individual who was conducted the research was unable to implement his or her finding. What we have done on this is we connect the researchers and the concerned bodies who are the researchers studying for, and those gives technical support for them, she said. On the conference, more than 85 research papers were presented by the scholars. The scholars took part on the conference urged that to bring the growth in Ethiopia, agricultural revolution should start very soon. Professor Daniel Ketau, who presented research paper on the conference, underscored that all workers done to bring change and development must be supported by the innovation and the technology.
Many thanks for joining us. That's all what you had for this time. Enjoy the remaining programs with Zobe.